Well, Coach Tim Cromer is well known in high school football circles. His Blue Demons are perennial contenders. But off-season football conditioning is not where he's been spending his winter. He can be a bit of a demon, a blue one at that, stalking the sidelines for Christiansburg. Head football coach Tim Cromer puts the eye in intense when his team takes the field.
Quit making excuses and run the ball like you're supposed to.
Puppy dogs need not apply.
Let's go puppy dog, puppy dog, puppy dog. Let's go right here, puppy dog.
The first night I went maybe to mid-court, and one of the officials made a comment that I had forgotten it was 25-25. But, you know, this has been really good for me. It's caused me to have patience with myself.
It's a zone. What are we doing, Jesse? Out.
Yeah, he has been pretty calm. Sometimes he gets like worked up on the court, but usually most of the time he's pretty calm.
That's Cromer's daughter, Kaylin, an 8th grader who plays on the JV team and, yes, now plays for Dad. Her team was coachless after the varsity coach was suspended, then resigned, and their JV coach, Shelly Pearson, moved up to fill the void.
We had a game postponed, and I just wanted to know why. And you know, it was a no-brainer for me as far as helping. First of all, my daughter's involved in a program, and I'm a Blue Demon. I bleed blue and gold, so you know, they needed some help, and I was glad to do it.
Is it their ball? It's their ball, right? Our ball. Hey, it's our ball, yeah. Hey, it's our ball, blue ball.
We needed that. We needed that one. Thank you.
It's hardwood, not grass, but Coach Cromer is proving they are all his turf when it comes to practicing his craft.
I mean, he's really nice, so I feel like he doesn't treat us like his football team because he knows we're girls and we took it a little more offensively.
Coaching girls may be a little bit different than coaching boys, but coaching's coaching, and you know, I think that this has taught me patience. And it's something new for me, so you know, it's making me a better coach, so I'm getting something out of it as well.
And away, Alexis! Yes! Oh! Good job, girlfriend. That's it.
1, 2, 3, Demons!
Welcome back live to Reiner, where the Eagles program has undergone a transformation. 2 words, Jack Turner. And they welcome the little engine that could in an undefeated Roanoke Catholic team, 3-0 under Coach Bob Price. Here's what you need to know about them. They only dress 21 players, but they're good ones, and they're committed to excellence. Coach Price's team has run off wins over Rappahannock, Brunswick Academy, and Fishburne Military in convincing fashion, and they have an exciting group of skilled players that can strike in a hurry. Jack Turner turned the Auburn program from doormat to contender in a heartbeat. The Eagles are out to a 2-0 start after a playoff season in Turner's first year. A full offseason of work has them ready, and tonight they expect a good early season test.
Well, basically it's 2 wing T teams, and I really respect that offense because it's what we run. And they're really a really respectable program. They gave us a pretty hard time last year, and I think it will just be a great game.
We believe it does, not only as far as the division standpoint, we get extra points in our private school division for beating a public school, but it also just means a lot to us mentally. Like, if we're able to take down a public school, especially a team like Auburn that made it far in the 1A state playoffs, it's just going to mean a lot to us. You know, we're a pretty strong team mentally, but, I mean, an extra boost like that is always nice. So.
And anytime Northside plays Salem, it's always nice. Not a district game, but it's a big-time game of state playoff contenders. EC Glass having a resurgent year in the Seminole, taking on a 2-0 Fleming team. Cave Spring and Allegheny both 2-1. And Gretna's a perennial power. They've got a new coach, though. They're at Heritage, where Brad Bradley has them rolling again. All right, the dance is in full swing. 16 games today, 16 games tomorrow, including a pair right here at PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. Of course, all eyes from the Commonwealth trained on #1 seed UVA as they try to make a national splash. It's been quite a transformation for UVA basketball under Tony Bennett. Now in his 5th season at UVA, they've improved every year. The 2014 ACC Coach of the Year brought a distinct style and unrelenting defensive brand of basketball to Charlottesville. The formula needed a certain kind of player. It took some time, but now the Wahoo style is unmistakable, and so is the ACC championship and #1 NCAA seed.
I mean, Coach Bennett and all of our coaching staff, all the guys here have worked really hard and trying to establish a brand of basketball. You know, the hard-nosed defensive style of basketball that we play, and getting guys in the system that believe in that. And I think we've all worked since day one, since they got here, to establish that brand.
We had a lot of pieces trying to put them together to play our best. You know, at times we were playing, whether it was more guys, different rotations, and I think just trying to find the right mix, even how to play. I think we always knew defensively what we needed to do and how committed we needed to be to it, but offensively finding the right blend. You know, for a while we said we've made subtle changes.
All right, I want to mention we're live on HokieHaven.com, nationally on Rivals.com with this announcement, so we are nationwide. We can look, here we are live streaming as we speak, just a slight delay, so soon the rest of the nation will know the time has arrived. Tremaine, the 4 finalists, let me get them out here: Maryland, Virginia Tech, USC, and Wake Forest in no particular order, so the floor is yours, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks very much for the introduction. You know, first of all, I'd just like to thank all the colleges that took their time out to, you know, show interest in me. You know, it meant a lot to me. But the time is here, like you said, so the next 4 years, I'll be attending Virginia Tech University.
All right, there you have it. He goes down for the hat. The hat is officially on, so everybody wants to know, first of all, why Virginia Tech? Why'd you choose them?
Virginia Tech, you know, I can't go wrong with the school. It's just a great school to be at.
Welcome back to the Greenbrier. Now, the PGA Tour may still be without a healthy Tiger Woods, but no real discussion of that this week, as they've got a pretty strong, solid, and deep field to contend here. And you'll notice there's a good number of European Tour stars that haven't been here before. Also, some of golf's young guns are here in force, setting up to be an exciting 5th edition. A lot of reasons for that. First of all, the growing popularity of this stop on tour is what the resort has to offer. It's a great family destination. The players explain it's by word of mouth on the tour that things continue to grow and the tournament's popularity continues to rise, both here and overseas. Now, 2-time Masters champ Bubba Watson built a house here. Now he lives here, giving him a leg up coming in.
My boys are getting older. I mean, they're 4 and 16 months, so I think a lot of the stuff, you know, down the road would be even more fun. I mean, they love it's just the little things. It's the big, long, giant hallways, and they love, you know, anything with carpet and long runways. You know, they have a blast because I got 2 boys, so running is fun.
Played it probably 5 times in the last 2 weeks, and so I've been able to see it, been able to familiarize myself with it, you know, just trying to see what shots I want to play. That doesn't mean that when the pressure's on and the conditions are right, I'll play good. That just means I have a better chance, you know, seeing the course a few more times. So, yeah, I think living here and being around here, you know, to just get me used to the grasses and the different layouts.
All right, tonight, one of those measuring stick games, one of the best 4A teams in the state, one of the best 3A teams in the state, and they are right in our own backyard. Hidden Valley comes in 7-1, the top seed in 3A West. Salem 8-0, the top seed in 4A North. Those are the particulars, but you have to play the game. Jonathan Merriman was at Dwight Bogle Stadium tonight. I think we found out just how good these Spartans are. Jonathan.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot and pick your brain a little bit. You've seen Jefferson Forest. They're the 2 seed in 4A North. Do you like that matchup? Salem JF?
I actually love that matchup. I think it would be a great game to watch. Depending on where it's played, I think that's where you would give the advantage to the home or the away team. A neutral site, it might even end in a draw.
All right, appreciate it very much. Very diplomatic, sir. Welcome back live to Redskins camp in Richmond, where we've got another former UVA star who's trying to make a big impact. And when I say big, I mean big impact on the Redskins in 2014. And it's a position they desperately need to be better at, the offensive line. Protecting the franchise quarterback will now take on a Commonwealth tone, as Virginia's Morgan Moses has been penciled in at right tackle for the Redskins. But before the 3rd-round pick sees game time, he's focused on making the necessary transition to NFL life.
really just becoming a professional, you know, taking care of your body, learning the playbook, being able to, you know, compete every day. You know, one of the older guys told me the best thing is to make the roster is being available, because if you aren't available, you can't make the rosters.
But he's a pretty mature young man, and, you know, just I say for a young guy, he's doing it the right way so far, so hopefully he can keep doing that.
Moses, at 6'6", 318 pounds, has all the tools, and the Chesterfield native has the added benefit of having home camp advantage.
Being here at home, you know, I get to see a lot of my high school teammates around here, my high school coaches and stuff, so it's great coming back.
On the field, veterans like former first-round pick Trent Williams can show Moses the way, and make no mistake, the former Cavalier is paying attention.
You know, going against top competition every day, and being able to learn from Trent Williams, you know, different tricks and, you know, different techniques, and, you know, talking about a Pro Bowl guy, and just be able to learn ins and outs from him is helping me out a lot.
The Canes are here, and folks, they always bring the speed. They always bring the playmakers, and there's one you need to be watching tonight. He is Duke Johnson. He wears number 8, and he can be dynamic. The Canes junior running back is already the Miami career leader in all-purpose yards with more than 4,400. Considering all the great athletes they've had come through that program, that is impressive stuff. He just passed the Redskins' Santana Moss. He put up 162 on the ground against Cincinnati last time out, and the Hokies know his skills are difficult to deal with.
But when you face a running back like Duke Johnson, you gotta stay on your feet, make sure he doesn't come across your body and or juke you out. So don't really prefer playing either one, but if I had to choose, I would go with a more physical back.
The Duke Johnson, who didn't play against us last year, but he's a special player. Very good speed, as you can imagine. And I think their defense are like 24th in the country, I believe it is. So, you know, it's another challenging game.
Fair enough, and here are those coastal standings so everyone understands 3 losses will not cut it. Now, if you look, the Hokies still have to play UVA. They still have to play Duke, which allows them plenty of upward mobility. But again, the winner of this game will still have a chance, so keep that in mind. Well, you know me, Jonathan. I like old school, and they are definitely old school. I'm thinking that could catch on a little bit. What do you think?
I hope so. You know, I'd like to see a couple old paint schemes come back. Obviously, the Wood brothers run it with Trevor Bain in the car in the 21. So, you know, it's always good to keep that nostalgia alive, especially at a place like Martinsville.
All right, we appreciate it very much. Jonathan Merriman will join us a little bit later on in the show. We've got a lot of important stuff to do. Still to come, despite all the excitement over the Chase race coming tomorrow, there is a somber element to this weekend. We'll hear from the 4-time champ Jeff Gordon and his teammate Jimmy Johnson on remembering those lost on that fateful day 10 years ago. We'll be right back. When Hokies All-American Devin Carter tore his hamstring in December and needed surgery, it appeared his season and the Hokies' chances at defending their ACC crown were both put on ice. But just 12 weeks later, a full 3 months ahead of projections, Carter is back, and expectations are coming to a boil in Blacksburg.
Devin's a freak, to put it bluntly. It's very uncommon. You know, when you look in literature for this injury, is pretty uncommon in wrestlers to start with, and there's no cases reported of him coming back, anybody coming back this soon. But when we judge our return to play criteria, it's not a calendar, it's how the kids are doing. And Devin is doing phenomenal. He's equal to his other side. He has his full range of motion, his full strength back, and there's no reason to keep him from not wrestling at this point in time.
I think I can win it. I mean, my cardio is still there, so I'm good there. My strength is almost at 100% right now. I've wrestled on it already, and it feels good. So other than that, I don't see anything different.
Carter's unexpected return could have more than just an effect on his weight class. It could have a ripple effect on the team standings. Pitt, UVA, and Virginia Tech are all very close at the top.
It's a huge boost to the team, just from psychological. This guy's kind of our leader, our quiet leader. If you watch him in the room, your jaw drops, and now we get to watch him in the room again. So I think it's a real good spark for for where we are at the end of the year.
The Hokies are playing host Saturday after winning the conference team title for the first time a year ago. Wrestling without Carter for much of the year, they still managed a top 20 national ranking, and they're ready to put on a show in front of the home crowd.